Hello, my favorite girly pops. In today's video for the low introductory price sale of absolutely nothing, you heard it here last,
and did not shower.
we're talking about some Amberlynn Reid drama. Amberlynn is out here talking about how her TikTok went viral, how she's the most popular girl in school. Ambi, if I were you, I would focus on this. Why have you spoken more about this TikTok that went viral from you than about your cat? You've literally given more effort and love to this TikTok that went viral for your 6 million views once upon a time rather than your cat that you lost. It's okay. When everything comes crashing down with her new relationship and everything, she's going to come on here to make some money for the thousands of I told you so's. I feel like a girl of 2021 again, girls. So we're going to talk about a lot of Amberlynn Reid drama, okay? Or my name isn't Bob Wilbur. None of those are my names. Amberlynn is my favorite YouTuber. You can fight me in the comments for that. She's the most popular, amazing girl in school. So have you ever seen a Kermit and asked yourself, would I like to purchase this Kermit? Well, now you can in my game show host voice. This is my affiliate link for a Kermit. If you'd like to purchase one, you can always do that. Kermits are always around the drama. That's my opinion. All right. Everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only. Please do not take anything I say seriously. I'm sharing opinions, not facts, based on publicly accessible information first made public by public figures. Please do not go to these people's channels. Please don't leave them mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments. Entertainment purposes only. Let's talk about her TikTok update. I think, this is my opinion, she is trying to facilitate a manipulation technique with the viral TikTok that she had that went to 6 million. She keeps talking about it and keeps also calling her YouTube audience her friends because she thinks that when people inevitably come from her TikTok to her YouTube, they will immediately love her and they will say, oh wow, so many mean comments, but we love Ambi from TikTok. It's a manipulation tactic. You know that these people on your YouTube channel are not your friends. You've trashed them. You've said how much you don't like them and you've called them disrespectful, So why are you doing this? This is a manipulation tactic for her to facilitate some kind of support for herself through the TikTok and couple that with the lies that her YouTube audience are her friends.
I get paid to hang out with my friends all day long.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, you guys are literally my friends.
I get paid to hang out with my friends.
They're not. More on this in a minute. She talks a lot about herself being, and I wish I was kidding, this is a quote from her, a viral TikTok sensation. Can you imagine coming onto YouTube, even if you have an audience that loves you, okay? Even if you have an audience that loves you, she does not, but let's just pretend that you do have an audience that loves you, and making a statement like, this is the last time I'm going to update you on my viral TikTok sensation. Like, people finally see how funny I am. That's what she said. And she's like, people are laughing with me, not at me. That is a quote from what people have been saying. I've seen it on my comment section. I'm sure it's being said other places. Thought you don't read the comments and peruse Reddit and peruse Kiwi Farms, Amberlynn. You're always giving yourself away. Keep reading comments about yourself. They're never going to change the truth. The truth is what the comments say, and you want to change it. I would, if I were her, I just wanted to say, you know what I would do if I were her? If I was her, I would do a live stream every night. I would post twice a day. I would do realistic merch that the audience wants to see if I was her. And I would promote myself in any way that I could, which she can't, because she cannot get over that people know exactly who she is, know who you are. That's what all of this is about, okay? But anyways, I digress. I was driven wayward. Imagine coming onto YouTube with an audience that likes you or not, but in her case, they don't like you, and saying, people are finally seeing how funny I am. I'm so funny that I did that 6 million TikTok. She did a TikTok. In the TikTok, if you don't know what this is about, she basically says that she wanted to dip some carrots into ranch, but she didn't have carrots or ranch, but she had, some Doritos, so she dipped her pizza into it. Amber, the fact that you want to degrade yourself, that's your own choice, but Honey, how is this funny? I don't want to laugh at you because I think that's cruel and pointless. Sweetheart, you're not getting what you think you're getting out of this. This is not the flex you think it is. What is funny about that? Amber, what you don't understand is that the majority of people on TikTok, I don't want to, like, people are just going to say no, like, not everybody, but you have to understand something. This is the reality. The main people that are on TikTok 24/7 are younger people. And they are laughing at you, Amber. You're telling them that you needed to dip your pizza so badly into something and didn't have ranch that you did it in Doritos. Honey, this is not a good thing for you, okay? How is this a positive thing? People are laughing at you. Why do you want them to laugh at you? For the 6 million views you barely got paid for? You could have had half of those views. You could have had 3 million views on YouTube. Don't forget that, like, she put this TikTok in one of her videos. No one cared. She then put it on Instagram. People still didn't care. It only reached millions of views on TikTok because younger people are laughing at you. And I don't see how that makes you funny. You are making fun of yourself. People don't see how funny you are. You're making fun of yourself and they're laughing at you. The fact that the comments are positive for the billionth time are because they don't know your personality. As I've said before, if she keeps bringing this up, I'm going to keep bringing this up. On TikTok, it is very difficult to do expose videos, especially with the amount of horrible stuff that Amberlynn has done, like dance on the way to a child's grave, rob all of Beck's money from the live streams. These are just some of the things. Say she didn't care that a human being had a heart attack and said that she was looking for a sympathy bone. These are just few things that come to mind. Wishing ill will on her audience member that sent cake and bread to her, P.O. box. And that's actually what she did. She said, I hope you're in a hot room with the president. My point here is this. On TikTok, it is impossibly difficult to get a long video going. You can't do an expose on her on TikTok. It is hard to do. Plus, TikTok is not privy to all the years of her treating people badly and doing bad behavior like YouTube is. That's why the comments are different. On YouTube, people know who you are as a human being, and the same thing on Instagram because they just followed you over from YouTube. But on TikTok, you've gotten a fresh new audience of younger people who, quite frankly, I'm just going to say, don't care who you are, and they're just trying to consume content. I feel like that's what TikTok is from younger people, not from other people, but from younger people. They're just trying to consume content, like everything up. That's my opinion of TikTok as far as the younger audience, and they don't know you because on TikTok, even if you do an expose on her, you can't put the hours of footage that she has debased and degraded human beings and how she's facilitated the ending of the lives of two animals, Gracie and Rarity. In my opinion, I don't think that Gracie is still here, and Rarity, it's a question mark, but it's very possible either she was adopted or she's no longer with us. You mistreat animals. And on TikTok, people don't know that you went to Chili's with your ex and the woman she dumped you for instead of taking Twinkie to the vet while Twinkie was shaking in pain. My point here is this. Not only is your TikTok not funny, Amber, because they're laughing at you, but you've got to stop bringing it up. And I am so sick and tired of, can you imagine in every single video talking about that she genuinely believes that she says, have hearted, just kidding. Yeah, just kid my Kermit. She keeps bringing it up and saying, I'm just kidding, but I'm a viral sensation. If TikTok is deleted in January because it might be banned, even if the app is still going to be around, but no one's going to care. You didn't get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for that, more than likely. And people just don't know who you are, and that's why they're a little bit supportive there. But for you to think that TikTok is funny or you were being funny, that's just not true. The majority's opinion is it's not true. You were not being funny in that TikTok. And let's just give it to her because it's so sad. This is all you have. This TikTok that she has mentioned in the last 4 videos, it's all you have. Okay. You know what, Amber? You know why you keep bringing this up? You're still you at the end of the day. A bigger YouTuber maybe makes a video about you. Hey, Amber, what about all of your supporters from that, from another country? Where are all of them now? Why don't they flood your comments with positivity? One time somebody from another country made a video about her. All these supporters came over. And where are they now? They're gone. Do you remember when I said back then that people just subscribing to her because somebody said so is never going to help her with money or views, because eventually they all left. They don't watch anymore. They don't support anymore. It doesn't matter anymore because they weren't, in my opinion, they were not genuinely there to support Amberlynn. Amber, you're still you with the audience that knows you, and you're getting as many views as me, which is odd and unusual since you have double the subscriber base. People are not interested in your content on YouTube, which is sad for you because this is where you make money. We don't want to hear you continuously bragging and boasting about you getting this TikTok to 6 million views because in Eric's voice. No one cares! Okay, so the other thing that she keeps saying in a few videos, we already discussed it in my last video, but she keeps saying that her audience is her friends and she keeps getting paid to talk to her friends, which, you know, if you want to pretend that your audience is friends with as many times as they're disliking your videos, that's your choice. That's fine. We already discussed it. They're not her friends. The majority of them are not her friends. But why do you keep having to say that, like, oh, well, I get paid to talk to my friends? Okay, we get it. This is your job. Fine. Okay. The fact that she has to sneak in, like, oh, yeah, I get paid is very awkward. You know what it really is giving here? The energy. Remember how I said that she knows, in my opinion, her perspective is she knows they're not her friends, but she wants to hide that, right? She wants to pretend that they are. But it's palpable how you truly feel because you can't really hide that they're not your friends. So you have to, like, your inner self is coming out by saying, well, you know, I get paid, like, meaning, like, you know, they're not your friends. You know, you dislike YouTube and making videos. You've already said that before, that you don't want to make videos because people are bothering you. So that whole thing that sneaks in, I get paid to hang out with my friends, talk to my friends, is that little thing that's sneaking through. That's the real her, where it's like, well, I have to do this because I'm getting paid. Like, who comes to work and tells everybody that they get paid? Yeah, that's the definition of work. You do something for a company or for yourself. In this situation, she's doing something for herself and a company, okay? She's an independent contractor for Google. That's what she is. But the bottom line is, why say that? And one more point, it's not lost on me that she keeps saying, oh, they're my friends, they're my friends. I think this is what's going on. She actually believes that the newfound, in her mind, fame of being a TikTok sensation. Relax, you got one TikTok to 6 million views. Just wanted to tell you something. If y'all don't know about TikTok, there are a large number of creators that are getting millions of views every day. I like this girl there, and she just makes eating videos. She doesn't even have Amber's following, and she's getting hundreds of thousands of views. She will eventually get to millions. Like, people get millions of views. Relax. Your one video that got to 6 million views. Relax. No one cares. But she thinks that the younger generation that is discovering her on TikTok, that has no idea who she really is going to come over to YouTube and say, I wonder why all this girl's comments, all of this woman's comments are like so mean and bad. She keeps calling them her friends and trash the YouTube audience. Nice try. Not only is the majority of TikTok already, we can already prove it, they already didn't come to, YouTube to see, like, the comments, but no one cares, Ambi. On TikTok, it's a very fast moving pace. Like, whatever's yesterday's news is yesterday's news. It's similar to YouTube, but on YouTube, it takes a while for people to get over stuff. Then they get over it. Then there's a new drama. But on TikTok, it's even worse because listen, all you need is somebody to scroll down without any interruptions through little videos. I mean, that's why it's so much more easier. You ever wonder why it's so much more easier to get views on TikTok than on YouTube? That's it. Okay, people are less bothered there, my opinion. Anyways, Ambi, please stop talking about this TikTok. We know that you want to tell everybody that you're so funny, but you know what? How about you get a Kermit? Okay, so let's talk about Amber's new video that she uploaded wrapping my mom's gifts. So all the food that she shows in the video, and all of the gifts, that the reason that she's showing you this, I'm 100 on this, I don't care, you can fight me in the comments, is because she wants to write off the gifts, which is completely inappropriate and wrong, on her taxes. And I believe that she definitely 100% wants to write off all the food on her taxes. You cannot write off gifts, just to let you know, and all of the food that you show on your YouTube channel, you also cannot write off. I'm not going to spend a long time on this because we talk about this all the time, but she knows she's going to get criticized for anything she shows on her channel, even the gifts, even, over gifting her mom and all that other stuff. And she knows she's going to get obviously criticized for the food that she shows. She's clearly doing it. The same with her Torrid haul. She is going to write, in my opinion, not a fact, but I'm 100 on this. She's going to write the Torrid haul off, the food off, the gifts off. You can't do that if you were going to use that and buy that anyways. It has to be specific expenses for your business. I'm going to say this one more time and we're going to move on. It is beyond suspicious to me that when she said that she was moving from Kentucky to Oklahoma, she told us that the first person that she thought of was her accountant. That is all I need to know. If I was moving, I've said this many times before, my accountant, I wouldn't even think about him because you could just get another accountant in the other state. Very suspicious. Everything that she showed in this video, the Torrid haul, the food, the gifts, 100% in my opinion, she's going to write it off. And I always say this, and I will say this in this video too. Why has she completely stopped talking about doing her taxes? She always discussed it until I started bringing it up. Yeah, moving right along. There's a moment in her video where she does a Torrid haul. This is my personal opinion. I think she looked really nice and cute in the outfit that she wore. I actually liked the way those pants went with that shirt, and I thought that it was a nice, fun outfit, and she looked nice in it. That's just my honest opinion, and I can share it with you. That being said, other than her Torrid haul, there was something very interesting that she made a statement about. This is what I talk about when I say there's always Easter eggs in her videos. People always say her videos are boring, they're mundane, they are, whatever. How do people even make reaction videos to this content that she's posting? I'm going to give you one example of something in her video that is an Easter egg, something that you may not be looking for. Share it with you right now. In her video, she says, oh, I'm showing you my legs. Please do not dehumanize me, folks. It's just my legs. Okay, first of all, there's nothing wrong with your outfit. Like I said, I enjoyed it. That's just me. It's my own personal opinion. I thought it looked nice on her, but that's not the point. The fact that she says don't dehumanize me, do you know why she keeps using this word? Girls, girls. Okay, do you know why she uses this? We talked about this a very long time ago. Amberlynn, everybody's on to you. In the terms of service, the word dehumanizing is in there. And basically, if what YouTube deems dehumanize somebody, they're going to, have a problem with it. She keeps using this buzzword because she thinks that if she keeps using it, then she can get people for a TOS violation. If I were you, Amberlynn, I would be very careful, and not just with the TOS, but in the other ways that you're breaking literal laws, in my opinion, not a fact, okay? But you are the one that has had numerous videos taken down from YouTube because you have broke the YouTube's terms of service. So you keep using this buzzword. She's only using this word because she wants to prove to YouTube that this is what's happening to her. Listen, I'm going to put it to you this way. I thought she looked nice, like I said, but she knows exactly the rage bait that she's doing with her titles, with her thumbnails, with all of the stuff that she does. If you don't want people to comment on your outfits, maybe you shouldn't do Torrid try-on hauls. Do you know why she did this? Because she's desperate to write it off on her taxes. See how we can pull all of it together. Rinse lather, I'm still here with this. Not enough Kermits for this. Basically, you using buzzwords that are in the YouTube's TOS to try to prove to YouTube, like, she's using specific manipulative language here. Specific language. She could say, oh, please be kind to me, please don't trash me. She's using those words because she knows they're TOS, YouTube terms of service buzzwords that she wants to get people on. Amberlynn, if you don't want people to talk about something, maybe you shouldn't show it. And also, I do not feel that the majority of the reaction channels that I've seen do that to you. You know what you do on Instagram? You say things about people's appearance. You are absolutely inappropriate. You trash, and you're very degrading towards Jordy, towards Beck, towards other YouTubers and their appearance. So you know what they say, what comes around, Kermit's around, okay? And karma is a Kermit. Like, I love it how she can go on Instagram and be very superficial and trash people's appearances and be very superficial, but she wants you to be kind to her. And she doesn't even say that. She uses the TOS, buzzwords. Right. This is why I always say that her content isn't boring. If you know what to look for, you'll find it. Well, that was an exciting time to be alive, girls. I'm so thankful that you spent some time with me today. Thank you so much to Amberlynn Reid for constantly posting stellar content. You are the most popular girl in school and my favorite YouTuber, and your content is 100 out of 100. Always entertaining, always riveting and riveting. All right, thoughts, comments, dislikes, leave them in the dislikes down below. Please let me know what you thought about this video in the comments and the dislikes. If you enjoyed today's video, or you didn't, especially if you didn't, you're not going to like any of my other videos. So go and check this other one out. It's popping up right here. Leave it a like or a dislike. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time. Bye.